week. How was your wildcard week?
Right. So it never looked as if I could get a team that I was convinced about because of the team value that I lost. But then I decided that this is the way forward with an Arsenal player, Mitoma. Probably that's the difference that I have with a non-wildcard team, like a wildcard team which played probably before me in the season. So I decided to go for that, and luckily Gabriel didn't play and Taylor came off the bench. I did have Maguire in the bench as well. Probably I'll play him ahead of Gabriel this week and the coming week. So Simcas also coming in with points. So these are the differentials that I have with the team that wildcarded before me. So apart from that, probably Salah scoring in the last part of the match probably helped us, or else
It would have been
Haaland.
a red arrow.
Yeah, it would have been definitely a red arrow. Probably Watkins blanking also did help in terms of a lot of people captained him as EOS around more than 100 probably. And Douglas Lewis chipping in with a goal, with an assist. Probably that's why I decided to take him over Palmer for the good run of fixtures where he might get a pot penalty or he might chip in with an assist. So that's why I went with Douglas Lewis over, the likes of Palmer. But then could I have gone with Diaby? I thought probably in that bracket, I don't want to make too many changes because I wanted Matoma for his good run of fixtures in a longer term. So I do have all three Aston Villa players. Probably I'll just hold on to them and see how they perform in the next 2 3 games, and then decide to take out probably Cash and Douglas Lewis. Yeah, that's how it is.
You will
I'm
be saving,
not.
right? Saving a free transfer
Yeah,
this week.
yeah. Right. I'll be saving my transfer because the team looks good for the next couple of games.
Yes. And there is an interesting shout for captain this week as well. Salah against Luton Town, who we have seen they struggle a lot. Haaland, well rested Haaland against a Bournemouth. They have a 7 day gap between their two games. So it will be a well rested City team. Watkins, as usual, Son as well. So there are quite a few options. So have you thought anything, host, who you will be captaining?
Yeah, I think I'll go Haaland because it's a home game. But then mm, in this game week also, I knew United would struggle. But then the wild card forced me to captain Salah more than me wanting to captain Salah. I knew that Haaland will score at least a brace was sure. But then can you go against a lot of people who did have Salah, who would captain Salah, probably against a very poor side? But then at least he did return, which is good for us.
And for me, I did three transfers. I got in Watkins, Gordon, and Gabriel in for Pedro Porro, Embuemo, and Alvarez. Not a good side. Embuemo scoring 14 points, and all the transfers in were a big flop. Apart from that, Son Madison, Diaby, the main man this time around, and Cash being lucky, getting subbed off early, and Haaland as usual being the culprit. So this time around for me, I guess either it will be a burn transfer out because I have Boatman as well to maybe a Simicas or something like that, or I might save because next week there are things where I have to get moving like Saka, Mitoma are the options I want in maybe a 12 or game week 13. So I have to get that funds arranged. So the burn will be an out to a
Apparently,
probably 3 point.
Botman is out for longer than
Okay.
expected. So
Oh,
probably
is
you'll
that
have to do Botman
right?
out.
Yes, because we have
So
seen
yeah,
now the Newcastle good fixtures are done for it's a
right.
mixed bag of fixtures. So yes, we can move on from two Newcastle defenders to probably one. And for captaincy, as was mentioned, confidently on Haaland because he has rest. They have been playing really well, and Bournemouth at home is nothing more you can ask for from Haaland after almost not scoring a hat trick this weekend. So yes, he's in form. So if you want to play with us, you can join our league. The league code is mentioned on the screen and in the description box below. And before we go on